Hello and welcome to the world of Pisces. Pisces, I hope that you all are radiating positive energy at this time. Let's hop into it. Let's get a universal message and see how you guys are doing on the soul's journey. All right, so let's see. What is the energy for Pisces here on the soul's journey? All right, Pisces. What's the energy for Pisces in their highest good? What's the message here for Pisces in their highest good? One at a time, please. What's the message here for Pisces in their highest good on their soul's journey? Wow, Pisces, the universe keeps sending out 2 cards at a time. 1 card at a time, please. Okay, there we go. Okay, talent guides. Talent guides. Spirit mentors and teachers. Okay, and this is your natural gifts. The gifts you were born with. The gifts you discovered within yourself, the talents, the skills. Okay? Use them. 41. 4-1 equals 5. Why does 5 keep popping up? The 5 is adventurous. The 5 travels. The 5 has the world in their own hands. Okay? The 5 life path, you know? And it's almost as if you have to get out there. You have to show the world your talents and your gifts and the spirit mentors and teachers, right? You have to present what you've learned in your past lives in this life. You have to use them. They were given to you to help you navigate yourself through this world. Through this world that you're in now. Not your past life, this life. So you have a lot of gifts that you need to put out there. And some of you may not be able to put it out there where you're at, the exact location where you're at. You know, nothing may grow there. That may be a place where nothing grows, that environment. You have to go away. You have to put it out there. There are people who are looking for talents just like yours. Things that come natural to you, other people have to fight so hard for, right? So your spirit mentors and teachers are telling you, go draw, go do some research, get in the lab, you know, do the music, pick the brain, write the books, play the music, paint the pictures, you know, dig in the earth, find what you're looking for. Okay? Use the talents and gifts that you were naturally born with. Talent guides. Go be free. Okay? Do what you love. Do what calls on to you. You have support. Okay? Some of you are very, very, very talented, Pisces, and I'm just hearing your guidance today is don't let your gifts and talents go to waste. Okay, let's hop into the reading, Pisces. Let's check up on the energy of your person. Let's see what is in their true emotion. We're going to use this deck to kind of guide us. Okay, what is this person's true emotion? Twin flame energy. Every time I use this deck, you get this card. Twin flame. Okay. What is in the true emotion of this person? Oh, rejected. It's all right. What is the true emotion in this person? Fake busy. What is the true emotion in this person? They're afraid of you, Pisces. That's what I'm getting. They're afraid of you. Family. No, maybe they ain't. Maybe it's third party situation. And like, you know, it don't necessarily have to be a person. When you talk about a third party, it could be the job, it could be the kids, it could be family issues, it could be a lot of things that could keep a person back, you know. And last but not least, happily single. Okay, Pisces, this card say, doing you, dating, stress-free, setting goals, career focused. Okay, maybe it's about that right now. What's crossing that energy? It's heartbreak. Pisces, let's hop into it. See, because if you was focused more on your talents, you wouldn't be going through this. If you was focused more on them special gifts you have, you wouldn't be going through this, because somebody need to be happily single, doing you, dating, stress-free, setting goals, and career focused. But your person, you're a twin flame to them. This could be how they feel about you. It is how they feel about you, but it could also be how you feel about them. So take it how it resonates. But that twin flame, it lets me know that you guys are a reflection of each other. You got a lot of similarities in your character. You guys may be able to finish each other's sentences. You guys may think alike. You guys may have the same interests and like to do the same things for the most part. And it's probably like you guys have to work through some things, because when you're dealing with a twin flame, it's like dealing with yourself, right? If you can make it work with your twin flame, you could possibly be good at working with yourself or working on yourself, or kind of like mastered yourself. If you can have a successful relationship with your twin flame. That's not always the case, but that was just a scenario to throw out there. How motherfucking strong you gotta be to deal with your twin flame, because your twin flame is lessons. Everything that's weak in you, they're here to expose it. Everything that you hide is gonna come out with them. Everything you don't want nobody to know, they're gonna know. They're gonna find out, right? Like, it's like the person you just can't be fake with. You can't hide it. It is what it is. There's a strong feeling here, okay? And for somebody, it may be too much. Somebody may be like, hold on, like you bring out the worst in me, right? Somebody may feel like you bring out the worst in me, or you bring out things I haven't dealt with in a while, or you bring up things I have not even ready to talk about. Things I try to bury, you see it. And for some people, that's a bit scary. So they be like, hold up, swole up. I got something to do. I got to get fake busy, because I got to take some time, because I'm not ready to deal with my own issues that I have. Right? So hold up. I got to be busy. What am I doing? I'm pottery, man. I'm making cups. I'm making vases and shit. Right? I'm focused on my family. My family comes first, which is understandable in some situations. We get it, okay? Because mine coming first too, depending on what level we on. If this is not a family-oriented thing. If I already got a family, you already got a family, and we already got shit going on there, and we meet, of course I got to put my family first until we establish something strong within us, right? So I get it. But right now, we live in that single life, right? Right now, we single. We just dating or talking or whatever. It's getting deep, though. I feel like it's getting real deep. So, a lot of this reaction, because I feel like a lot of this is a reaction to you being able to spot those things that nobody knows about them, or you being able to bring up stuff from their past, or, and it may not even be that you know all of that, but it is what a twin flame does. I do know it. I do know it, because most likely we've been here before. We've met before. You're somebody that I've known already. You probably was me in the past life, and I probably was you. That's kind of like what I'm getting, right? Then the roles are switched in this life. But ultimately, this person is feeling that way because they've already experienced heartbreak. Maybe some domestic issues. Police station. You know what I'm saying? Right? Maybe they did some shady shit to their person, right? With that mask. Okay? They brought upon a firestorm. Okay, so yes. This is what's in their true emotion. They're afraid of you because you bring out the shit they try to hide. All right? Therefore, they got to make up excuses. They got to reject you. They got to fall back. They got to fake busy. They got to put their family first. Oh, I'm just single. I can do what I want. I'm focused on my career. I'm setting goals in my life. It's just they're afraid of you. They got a whole lot of excuses. All right, so let's check up on their energy, Pisces. What's in the energy of Pisces person? Remember to take the energy, how they resonate. The devil in reverse. The death and rebirth card. The Eight of Pentacles in reverse. This person ain't doing half of what they say they doing. The Seven of Pentacles. This person feel like you a setback. You take them back. Yeah, Six of Swords in reverse. You take them back to things, they unhealed wounds. Right? Something they felt like they let go of that was negative for them, that was toxic for them, that they couldn't cope with. They feel like you dragged them back to that. Something they feel like it was hard for them to let go of, hard for them to come out of. And now that they finally felt like they was healed and they finally felt like they was over it, they run into you or meet you or start connecting and vibing with you. And all of a sudden, everything they're not healed from begins to show up. Right? And it's like changed them. It changed the way they feel because it's like, I'm not ready to go back there. I thought I was healed from that. I thought I let go of that toxic part of me or those bad memories or whatever. But it's just really, cross-watcher, if you on here, it's just really something that you need to deal with for yourself to be the best version of yourself. You got to accept whatever's been hurting you. You can't keep running from it. Or if you thought you fixed it or healed from it and you realize you didn't because somebody is triggering you, right? But you felt like, I've changed. I'm not that same person. Why do I still have that same feeling? It's because you did not focus on healing it or fixing it or becoming in a stable place with it. Instead, by hiding it, you invested into it and you gave it room to grow. And now you don't want to turn back. And that's all the twin flame energy is giving you, is showing you the parts of you that need to be healed. And somebody just don't want to deal with that, Pisces, whether it's you or your person. Somebody don't want to go back through that. Let's talk to this devil in reverse. Yes, it's like I've grown, right? But you see, the Empress is still brewing in there. It's still breathing in there. It's still being created in there. Yeah, you may have elevated yourself in life. You may have grew up. You may have been through a lot. And you are at the top of the food chain right now. But everybody still has something that they have to deal with no matter what your status is. Okay? So just the things you thought you healed from was still breathing and living inside of you. You just found a better way to cope with it and deal with it. You didn't really actually heal from it. And your twin flame is just triggering it, whatever it is, okay? What else comes with the devil in reverse? It's the 10 of Wands, right? This is something you've been carrying. And like I said, you felt like it was too much and you finally let it go. But now it's back and you want to run from it again, right? And you did. Pisces, your person or you. They did run from it again. Right over here we're rejected, fake busy, I can't deal with that because I've come so far from that. That's pressure for me and I released it. And I don't want to face it and I don't want to deal with it. So therefore, hold up, swole up. You changing the way I feel, right? You bringing back those wounds that I thought I healed from. Okay, there she go. Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords. See that, like, this person is not, they making like head over heart decisions, right? This person ain't trying to feel those type of feelings here with the Queen of Swords. So I wouldn't be surprised if they spazzed, or not like spaz, but like, said some hurtful stuff to you to kind of push you back, to kind of make you feel like, oh shit. Like you hit me in the heart with what you just said to me, or how you said it, or the tone in your voice. Something about what they said to you made you feel rejected, right? It changed the way you felt too. Six of Pentacles in reverse. That's where this started to get rocky. That's when things started to be a little shaky. That's when a little bit of trust was broken. That's when somebody felt like that was a laceration on their heart. Like, oh, you hurt me with your words. Okay? And that threw this whole situation right off balance because this person feels like they've come too far to go back with those negative emotions or toxic feelings that they swore they healed from, but they really didn't. They still carry it in them. It still lives in them. Okay? But they don't want to focus on that. You know what I'm saying? That's like something I don't want to go back to. I don't care, you know? But they haven't found stability within it, you know? The High Priestess in reverse. This is a part of them that they shut off. This is a part of them that they really shut off. I feel like they just tried to let it go, tried to wipe it out their mind, wipe it out their heart. And for a long time, they did with the Devil in reverse, felt like they released it. Okay? It was like, you know how like something really traumatic happens and you kind of like, the way this person copes and deal is a straight cut off, straight no feeling, straight outgrow it and let it die until it just goes away. They don't think about it like nothing. It just numb, right? Until they wake up again. Until reality hits again. Until somebody makes them feel again. It throws them all off balance and it takes away all their focus. So whatever you bring up out of them or you reflect back to them is horrible for them. It takes them out of character. It takes them out of their body. It just really makes them lose focus on who they are as an individual. Eight of Pentacles also comes with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. It was something bad, Pisces. Something huge, something very disruptive to this person that they just don't want to face. They don't want to talk about it. They don't want to feel it. They don't want to see it. They don't want to focus on it. They don't want to relive it. So in order to deal with it, they got to keep busy. They got to keep busy. They making up excuses at this point. They're getting angry and heartless because whatever you reflected to them, they don't want to face. Seven of Pentacles, okay? They didn't realize how they invested into this monster that lives within them by not dealing with it. Not doing nothing is a big decision. You know, to try to block something out and isolate it and act like it never happened was a big decision. Okay, because it's like now something has came out of it that you're going to have to face or that you may not even control. Right? And it's like all this time this person knew that eventually they was going to have to face it, because with this Seven of Pentacles, it's like I'm waiting. I'm waiting for what's going to come out of this, right? Unconsciously, not knowing, right? So this person somewhere knew that they would have to face this again. And that it would come up and that they would have to talk about it. They would have to tell their story. And they would have to tell the truth. But this person feel like telling that story, they walking on a thin line. Like that's like walking on the sword. This Page of Swords walking on the sword. So if I fuck up, I'm going to get cut. I'm going to get hurt. So this person may be trying to be very careful about what they expose about their past. Okay? It's got something to do with family. Okay? It's got something to do with family, Pisces. Well, we have a mother, a father, and a child. Those are the only three. Something to do with their parents. release, maybe. Telling their story. Wow, telling their story is hurtful. And they have to be careful about what they say. They really in their head about it now. Page of Pentacles in reverse. They don't want the responsibility for it. They feel like it ain't their fault. Whatever it is, it's not my fault. That's what I keep hearing. So whatever's going on with this family situation with you or your person, whatever happened, it's not your fault, but it did happen. But you feel guilty about it like it is, or like you had something to do with it. Or I just feel like, you just tried to block it out. And this twin flame is bringing all that back to the surface. And you really don't want to deal with that. You really don't want to deal with that. You don't want to go backwards. You rather be single. You rather find spend your time doing something else, like focusing on something else, setting different type of goals, anything to keep your mind away from what happened, because it was a heartbreaking thing for you or your person, and they don't want to go back to those memories. They don't want to go back to those thoughts. They don't want to go back. They feel like they came too far to go back now. So they haven't been dealing with it. But it's the thing that's keeping them unhappy. Right? Your person may not really truly be happy. They may have just thought they were. Right? All of a sudden they all emotional and unhappy and stressed and angry and aggressive with their words and hurting your feelings. And they're just different. Okay? They're not acting the same, because they're in pain. And they don't know that that's what they're feeling. They don't know that this is what I'm feeling. Okay? This different. Ooh, okay. We have the Star in reverse. Hey, your person has not healed from their past. They have not healed from their family issues. And because they're not healed from their family issues or the torments of the past, and you being their twin flame, and you have the ability to bring out and reflect off of them, they cannot deal with that right now. So they're going to reject you. They're going to be all kinds of busy. They're going to avoid maybe talking about family. They may even say, you know what, this is too much. I got too much to focus on. You know what I'm saying? And this is it. Because they're afraid of being hurt. They're afraid of that type of heartache and pain. Ten of Pentacles. Yes, they feel like this is something that would destroy their stability, the stability that they've built. This is like, with the Ten of Pentacles in the upright, everything comes back tenfold, right? And it came back for them, and they don't want to face it. So they feel like if they just avoid it altogether, or someone who brings that out of them, they don't have to put their, foundation at risk. But right now, it's just like, no, I've come too far, and this situation makes me unstable. But, that energy comes back. It's something that they're going to have to deal with. So Pisces, this is a twin flame energy. The timing may not be right for this situation. You all may be on different levels in life. You know what I'm saying? As far as your spiritual growth and all of that stuff, and being able to accept your past and accept what happens throughout these. I'm hearing family secrets, okay? Whatever happens throughout families and however you overcome it. Some people able to deal with theirs better than others. Some people don't want to deal with it. They've moved on. They don't want to think about it. But either way it goes, it's there now. It's opened up again. No matter what they do from this point on, you've already opened it up. So they're going to have to deal with it somehow, some way. And right now, they're going through the angry phase. So they are feeling it. They're going to go through changes and phases and steps until they heal it. And right now, they're at the angry phase. They're at the denial phase. They at the phase where, no, I'm done with it. I've healed from it and blah, blah, blah. But they're angry, though. And they may not realize that they're angry. They may not realize that they hurt your feelings with something they said, their delivery, and how they, came off with their actions and body language with what they speaking. They may not realize that they put a laceration on your heart and hurt you with those words. You know what I'm saying? It's because they're angry and they're refusing to accept that I still have issues that I have not healed from, that I have not dealt with. I've just suppressed them and moved on and act like it never happened or like it doesn't exist. And then here you come, somehow, just for being in your presence, it's all coming back. It's all coming back because you're triggering me. And this is what it stems from, a family issue. All right, so Pisces, what's crossing the energy is the 5 of Cups. Okay? Your person feels sad. They sad. They are sad. And they're sitting in it now. When they get that quiet time, they're going to sit in it. And they're going to feel the sadness. They're going to feel the sadness. This person is not yet recognizing that there's love with them. They have something in their cup and it looks beautiful. Whatever's in their cup. This person feels like I've lost so much and I can't lose this. I can't pour this down the drain. Right? They feel like that one cup is all they have left. Look how long that path is. They have come so far. And now they've come to this portal, this little hole. And that's their twin flame. Because look, let me open you up. Let me get down in there. There's some light in you that has to come out. Right? You just bringing up everything they tried to bury. See? They tried to bury it and you brought it up. Not like you spoke it up, just your presence. You the twin flame. You a reflection. Is in you. It could be something you experience too. And the way you delivering your conversation, things you talk about, the way you move, or the things they see when they with you could be reminders. And you may not even know. Right? So, yeah, you done went all the way down in there and brought up their issues and they just sad now and angry. And they feel like this all they got is this cup and they can't let that go for nothing. That's it for them, right? So Pisces, this the energy. I hope it resonates, okay? So let's get a word from the chakra wisdom to promote positivity, to see what chakra needs to be worked on, or to simply get an inspirational quote that we could say to ourselves each and every day. Pisces, you have the 6th chakra, and it's the 3rd eye chakra, and this one is relevant to inner knowing. Inner knowing, okay? I trust my inner knowing and I am at peace with myself. I create more moments of stillness and silence and I listen for the truth. I am open to connecting with and listening to my gut and my heart's feelings and I do not override them with my mind's logic. I practice meditation, prayer, and contemplation. Inner knowing is the positive energy. If you're new to my channel and you like this video, go ahead, hit that like or subscribe button. For those of you who are returning, thank you for your continued support. And remember that your comments are always welcome. This is all I have, Pisces. As always, be safe, be blessed, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.